Hello and welcome back. Sandy and Jesse Rodriguez team. This afternoon, instead of having what we've been having is a coffee morning sessions, I welcome you to our patio table sessions. I'm having a cacao drink. Yes, I'm trying out some cacao beans. Some time back, I shared with you that I have high blood pressure with high cholesterol, and one of my friends sent me a link to a blog on superfoods. So I've been doing some reading, and what's recommended rather than prescriptions, sometimes those have side effects. I recommend taking some natural or superfoods, what they call. And for high blood pressure, they recommend the cacao beans or the cacao chocolate. So that's what I'm trying out. And I'm going to be shopping for those cacao beans also. But for right now, having what they call a cacao powder drink. And I thank my friend for that email. Still doing some further research and getting some other superfoods. I'd like to join you in my upcoming, it's going to be about a week, 7 days. Join me, and I will be asking for your comments, suggestions, since you'll know more or less what I'm going to be talking about for the next 7 days, and the first lesson will start tomorrow. So today is kind of an overview. I'm going to be discussing the 7 habits of highly effective people and the powerful lessons in personal change. I had been thinking about doing that. I had been reading that and I had it on my desk. And some time back, one of my friends on our mastermind team gave us an overview on the 7 traits of a leader. And that led me to an idea on the 7 habits of highly effective people. So I'm going to be sharing that with you for the next, like I said, beginning tomorrow. Today I'll briefly cover what I would like to learn, and I welcome you on my journey. It's going to be a journey, and where I got this idea also was in the book. It talks about when to take two approaches to the book. One is not to treat it as a book, but that it will serve as a companion. It will, be by my side as I start going through these changes, paradigm changes, as I start learning day to day, and I'll be using it from an experience that I may encounter during the day. And I'll be turning to the book. So it'll be a companion and not a book that you go through and read it and put it up on the shelf. Now, and then second, which I really enjoy that, number 2, is I'm going to be going through the book and the lessons, learning about the 7 habits, and I'm going to be approaching it from a teacher standpoint, that I'm going to be teaching you what I'm learning. And that's what it talks about, that you go through the book and you share what I'm learning with others. And that's what I've been doing with my mastermind team, and also with the team that we're building into our business. So what are the definition of those 7 habits? Let me share with you. I like this. When we talk about habits, you always talk about, maybe the way you sit, the way you walk, kind of a habit. You get up in the morning at a certain time, you brush your teeth a certain way. It's a habit. But what they're talking about here on these 7 habits, it's talking about the intersection. They're going to define the habits as the intersection of knowledge, skills, and desire. And one thing that I like to point out, on the knowledge is the why to. Where have we heard about the why? The why to. Yes, Simon Sinek talks about his golden circle, that he has uncovered the golden circle, and that's where you come in from the inside out. And at the very foundation is the know your why. Start with your why, and lo and behold, here it is. We hear about it. And in the preface of the book, it talks about that. You're going to be learning about myself and going inward rather than to take an approach from outward. You know, is that you go to a workshop, so you're learning concepts and try to apply that lesson. But it really doesn't take effect until you start working from inside out. That to me is a very, very powerful. It's a personal change. So join me on the next 7 days as I start learning about it, reading about the 7 habits, and we'll be going one per day. I'll share with you my insights. What did I learn about that one habit per day? We'll start taking it on a daily basis, and that way you'll know where I'm going to be coming from. And I welcome your thoughts, comments, suggestions. And again, on the 7 habits of highly effective people, and on my upcoming lessons. In beginning tomorrow will be the first lesson. The first lesson is be proactive. Be proactive. So we'll be going through it together. So join me tomorrow as we begin to look at the first habit. Be proactive. I welcome your thoughts and comments. This is Sandy and Jesse Rodriguez team. I bid you a good afternoon and take good care of each other. Bye now.